By the new year, one city council member wants to see new solutions to gridlock traffic downtown. Thanks so much for being with us at 6 o'clock. I'm Tanya O'Rourke.
I'm Craig McKee. It's a headache for so many drivers. It's been 6.5 weeks since the fire shut down the southbound lanes of I-471. Construction crews now are entering a new phase of repairs as well, and city council is pushing harder and harder to fix the traffic congestion so many people are dealing with.
In that backup is where we find WCPO 9 News reporter Andrew Rowan. Drivers have been dealing with what you're dealing with right now for weeks. Andrew, anything different? And by the way, have you moved?
We've moved a little bit. I'll get to that in a second. Now there's some friction between the city administration and some members of city council. It's whether to accept this as the status quo. This is heading toward the Taylor Southgate Bridge. In the last 30 minutes, we've moved 1.3 miles, and a council committee today essentially asked the administration to step up and find a solution.
A city council committee giving a green light.
Someone just needs to take the lead on pushing forward on this.
To a motion about so many brake lights.
This motion is to direct the administration to step up as leaders in the cause to try to fix and solve as much of the congestion as we possibly can.
Last week, city manager Cheryl Long told us the city's efforts are at their maximum.
What other levers can you pull?
Those from our Department of Transportation department to give me recommendations, so we will continue to have conversations with them to see what other things that they think they can do.
The city manager last week said they don't have plans to put officers on the street and that the signal timings are maxed out. What does your motion look to accomplish?
My motion challenges that there's more we can do than just that. You'll really start seeing the impact in January, and that's where we're going to be able to gauge if it's working or not working, and if it's not, how do we keep adjusting?
I'm offering a friendly amendment.
One specific solution requests transportation agencies explore the diversion of through traffic to the 275 loop.
And if you could divert a quarter or half of it, that would be a huge help to freeing up the bottleneck in the bridges by the river.
But how that idea could be enforced, still a big question.
It's not easy, but neither are some of these other solutions.
Meanwhile, construction is on cruise control.
Pretty much all the demo is done.
With steel to replace the damaged girders awaiting fabrication in Bowling Green.
So as far as the design goes and the rebuild, we're ready to get started very, very soon on those girders. So basically, all of this is on schedule right now.
Construction on schedule is certainly going to be welcome news to a lot of drivers, but actually, as we were about to turn onto the Taylor Southgate, there were some sheriff's deputies who waved us through to behind the stadiums because there's the Cyclones game tonight. So imagine driving for a lot of minutes like we were, and then we couldn't even get on the bridge we were trying to get on. We were just waved through. So Tanya, just sort of adds to the frustration that's been building down here at the banks.
I bet it does.